Hey guys, welcome back to Papa Prepper. T here. Hope you guys had a good weekend. It's flew by, didn't it? Back to work, back to the slave, or back to slaving, I should say. Nah, it could be worse. It could always be worse. Um, I want to thank y'all for all the love you've shown on the music videos. I mean, I don't want to get. Um, I could easily get consumed in music. It's happened before. And I don't want this channel to be, recognized for that. I want to be here, to be helpful and, spread knowledge and, go over some current events, give my opinion for what it's worth and get your guys' feedback. I love getting feedback from you guys in the comments and such. And I will music, I might do a new one tonight, but then I'm gonna really probably limit it to one, maybe two a week. Um, and I do love that you guys have made requests, and I will do what I can to get those out. So, with that being, and after tonight, I want to get back to really focus more than the current events. Um, Angry Prepper, he made a very good point. We're supposed to be prepping channels, and it's so easy to get consumed with what all is going on around us. But and I've always said, to me, that is prepping. I mean, you got to know what's what's going on around you locally, your own community. So, you know, um, and I apologize because I was one of the guys that, Trump still got a chance. He still got a chance because I just didn't want to. I didn't want to face it. I guess I was smoking the hopium too, as Bear Independent would say. But I really want to get back to prepping more and news less. Now, if I see something in the news and it's pretty confirmable, and I'm going to share it. That I will do because that's prepping as well. Like I said, but just I heard this and I heard that. I'm going to steer as clear away from that kind of stuff as I can. Everybody, like, Be Ready was saying last night on his live stream, everybody's got their own opinions and they're not going to be the same as anybody else's. And I believe we are a community that can exist like that. We're used to being the crazy ones, the shunned ones, don't listen to them. They're conspiracy theorists and all that, So we're used to that. So I think knowing that each one of us are like that gives us that whole different type of respect for one another. Cause I know my opinions differ from whoever, any random prepper channel, we're going to be different opinions. And we're going to have a lot of like opinions too, I'm sure. But, from here on out, I'm going to keep I will give my opinions, but I will not be bringing anything that's not supported by an article that I can show you in front of you on this camera. Okay. I guess is what I'm getting at. No more the he said, she said, or my baby daddy's cousin's nephew's uncle that once worked for so and so said that, whatever. I'm going to stop doing that. So, and I did have a comment this morning that kind of bothered me. Not that it was harsh or, nothing like that, but, and I'm paraphrasing, but it said, something to the effect of me being entwined, spiritually with trying to, spread the love of the Lord and stuff like that, that I slipped up last night and I used the Lord's name in vain in a sense. I knew exactly what moment he was talking, or they were. I don't know if it was a he or she, but I knew what moment they were talking about as soon as I read it. And um, I did apologize to that viewer, and I'll apologize to all of you now. I just sometimes get caught up in the moment, and I did say, I said Jesus Christ in a, um, I guess, a manner that is not appropriate, and I agree with that. But I got caught up in the moment, And y'all, every night when I go to bed, I pray and I ask for forgiveness for that day because none of us is perfect. Every one of us sin every day. Okay. And I told you guys from the word go, I'm not a perfect example of a, you know, line walking Christian man, but I do believe in God. And I think right now I'm, I'm good with the Lord right now, but I do apologize for anything that I might say, in the moment that I don't use my best judgment on. Okay. I'm again to that viewer. I'm sorry. Um, I hope you think no less of me, and I will try harder from now on. So, with that being said, I've been doing some reading today, and I know there's something that's kind of been in the works for a while, but I'm not sure that I'm not sure that everybody is aware of it so much. So, I've got a video here that I want to share with you guys. Just a second. Let me get it over here. Uh-oh, what did I just do? All right, hold on a second, guys.
This one's the perfect gift for the friend who's been getting a little too comfortable during quarantine. Maybe your son, a father, or your boyfriend. In which case, it's really a gift for yourself, ladies and gents. Manscaped and their new performance package.
Okay. Here we go. Come on.
Many gun rights advocates fear a new attack on the Second Amendment with the new government in Washington. Some are taking a page from their liberal opponents and applying it to the gun issue. National correspondent William Lashness tonight from Los Angeles on the concept of Second Amendment sanctuaries.
Won't stop until we beat the NRA.
President Biden's plan to rewrite America's gun laws makes gun owners nervous.
I'm going to do everything in my power, in office or out of office, to get those assault weapons off the street, which I've done once already, and to get those clips that have multiple bullets in them not for sale.
If the feds want to come in and start taking people down for having a high-capacity magazine, we're not going to have any part of that.
State Rep Leo Basucci wants to make Arizona a Second Amendment sanctuary state, banning the use of state money or manpower to enforce any federal law or regulation that violates the right to bear arms.
This bill is saying they can do what they want in D.C., but we're not going to have our law enforcement spend resources to help them arrest law-abiding citizens who are gun owners.
4 states and more than 400 mostly red cities and towns passed measures declaring themselves gun sanctuaries, modeled after blue state rules that protect illegal immigrants from federal law.
There is no substance behind this. It's theater. It's spectacle.
While opponents call gun sanctuary laws symbolic, they do fear their effect.
It is anti-American and deeply troubling that anyone would run for office and push something like this. They're denying support for citizens in their state who are impacted by gun violence.
Gun advocates fear local police will be enlisted to enforce a national gun registry, confiscate guns, and limit the sale of ammunition. Opponents say courts, not states, define the Second Amendment, but some fear Biden will issue rules and regs bypassing gun protections. Last week, Governor Abbott said he supports making Texas
the Second Amendment sanctuary state. Brett?
William, thank you. A New York State judge is rejecting a bid by the National Rifle Association to dismiss, put on hold, or transfer a lawsuit by New York's Attorney General seeking its dissolution. The decision comes just days after the NRA filed for bankruptcy protection and said it planned to reincorporate in the more gun-friendly state of Texas after 150 years in New York.
Okay. Okay, give me a second, guys. I got to figure this out. I'm still getting used to this here. So, okay. So with that being said, here we go. So with that being said, I want you guys. Well, I mean, it's you know, it's not that I want you guys, but this is a real threat. I mean, they've made no light deal about it. They've made it very well known that they're going to come gun grabbing. Okay. And I have already, just earlier today, I have emailed our local mayor to see what we can do about getting something like this up and running. We're a red county, so I'm hoping that I can get some backing support from him, and then whatever I have to do, if it's, hitting the streets, trying to get signatures, petitions, whatever it is I have to do, I want to do that to ensure that, our rights are not infringed upon. So I would recommend that if any of you, feel as strongly about this as I do, that, you make that effort at least to contact your, local mayor or, whoever, even if you just start in your own town, like a small town, just your committee. And then from there, take it to the mayor's office. I mean, our mayor is a really down to earth, everyday kind of guy. So I think he might hear me out and kind of jump on board with this. So, there's that. And if he don't, at least I know in my heart that I done my part to try to help, everybody in our community. So there's that. I just wanted to share that and make sure you guys were aware that a lot of counties are doing this. It's not just, it don't have to be a statewide thing. It can go county to county. So I just wanted to share that. Another little bit of information, if I can share this here or try to. What did I do? Here we are. Okay. Whew, scared me. Okay, let me mess with this again. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm still really working on this. Hold on just a second. Why is this not working for me? Okay, I think I got it figured out. So we've all heard, okay, now this is not, okay, it is a hearsay kind of, but here is an article about President Biden's new $1.3 trillion coronavirus relief plan and our $1,400 stimulus checks. And I found this article today. It's out of LA, so, take that with a grain of salt, I suppose. But, hold on just a second. Okay, here it is. Representative Steve Stivers, a Republican from Ohio, suggested that checks go to people who've received the corona vaccine. I hope the administration will look at that option because we actually buy something with our $1,400, and that's herd immunity, Stivers said in the interview with Yahoo Finance. While I'm not for giving $1,400 stimulus checks for anything, I'd be willing to sign off on a stimulus check of $1,400 for people who take the vaccine. Okay, I already read that part. Hope you got that. While that suggestion is not likely to move forward, Biden's plan isn't moving as quickly as some hoped. The checks are part of a complex and layered plan that includes increasing the minimum wage to $15 an hour, expanded paid leave for workers, and increasing tax credits for families with children. So far, the White House has declined to provide a timeline for getting the president's proposed relief package through, saying that officials are beginning to schedule meetings with lawmakers to discuss the proposal. At this point, February would likely be the earliest a package could be delivered. But once passed, the U.S. Department of Treasury could distribute checks in a matter of days. They've improved the processing speed substantially from the first round of $1,200 checks to the more recent $600 payments. So, there we go. So, with that being said, that seems like, that, yeah, there are people that thinks that would be a great idea. And clearly it's not. But keep it. You know what I'm saying? It's not happening. I'm not taking the vaccine. I'm pretty secure in saying neither one of my girls will. They've said they won't. I hope they stick to those guns. If that, and it's not just the fact that, I'm not scared of side effects or, this and that. And I'm not scared of that. I just, what it's made of. I'm not putting that in my body. I'm not doing it for nothing. He could offer me a $14 million stimulus check. I'm not putting that stuff in my body. That might make me bullheaded, might make me thick-headed. I don't know, but what I am. And I'm standing firm on this. They can take it. And in the famous words of Grim Survival, they can stick it. I'm not taking it. That's how it is. And I found, and the $15, okay, let's talk about that. $15 an hour minimum wage. Okay. I'm not ashamed to admit that's more than I make right now. And I'm a home health aide. People depend on me. I keep people alive. A lot of most EMTs don't even make that much. An EMT could possibly work 24-hour shift. Halfway through their shift, there could be a car wreck. They lose a life, and they have to finish that shift. Don't even make $15 an hour. So you're telling me this 16-year-old high school kid who's going to flip some damn cheeseburgers is going to make the same amount of money that somebody whose lives are dependent upon, or somebody who could possibly save a life every day makes the same amount of money? That's not right. And that, anywhere you work, say you've been there for 15 years and make, $20 an hour, they're going to hire somebody right through the door making $5 less than you do. How many people are going to put up with that? These companies aren't going to give that compensation, that kind of raise to make it, put you back up where you should be. It's not going to happen. People are going to lose their minds. And for right reasons. Like I said, I'm home health care. People depend on me. I keep people alive every day. And that's more than I make now. You know, which granted, almost anybody in the healthcare field don't make what they should. It's the way it is, especially in Indiana. We are one of the lowest paid healthcare states in America. My same exact job title right now could move, I think it's Arkansas, somewhere. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hit the mic, guys. Somewhere like that gets paid like $18 an hour starting out. Same thing I do. And just now I make, well, not 15. That's not right. Not only is it bull, that's gonna furthermore just collapse our economy. That's all it's gonna do. A $2, $3, $4, $5 an hour pay increase is not going to do anything. You're not going to be able to tell it because all the prices are going to compensate. Gas has already went up like 35 to 45 cents here since last Wednesday. Kerosene has went up a whole $1 a gallon on the 20th, about 12:30. How convenient is that? It jumped $1. You know, and it's only a matter of time before a loaf of bread is $5. A gallon of milk is going to be $7 or $8. You know, making $15 an hour, that's not going to do anything except for what few mom and pops places that are still afloat. It's going to do them under, because there's no way you run like a little mom and pop's diner that you're going to be able to pay 4 or 5, you know, like a cook and a couple waitresses, maybe 2 or 3 cooks, $15 an hour, and you got over $100 an hour going out just in wages for an 8-hour day. You know, that's insane. And I know it's just part of their plan, but man, it pisses me off. It's like people have tried for so long just to get a leg up, only to get the ladder kicked out from under them. Anyway, I guess I better let that go because I'm getting irritated. But have you? Never mind. Nope, I ain't going there. But anyway, that's just a couple things that's going on. I just don't know, guys. I was just looking at some news from Israel before I got on here. And they're locked down tight, hard, bad. And now they're, what's he called? Hold on, let me look real quick here. Oh, here it is. Actually, let me see if I can get this in here so you guys can see it. Bear with me, y'all. I'm sorry, guys. I'll get better at this, I promise. I don't know. It's just my computer is running really slow, and I don't know why. Okay. 7:30 or 7:59 p.m. Gynecology chiefs recommend vaccine for pregnant women. Israel's Council for Gynecological Health has recommended the coronavirus vaccine for women, or for pregnant women and women needing or undergoing fertility treatment, particularly those at high risk exposure or suffering underlying conditions. Are you freaking kidding me? At what point do you think, or do they think, that is okay? I mean, seriously. I could get right into my theories and my beliefs. And well, I mean, it's okay. It's been in the news. It's been that infertility is a possibility with this shot. Could that be, could that be their way of population control? And I'm here to tell you right now, there is no woman, unless they're a very sad one, right now carrying a child that would even think about getting this vaccination. Now, granted, that's in Israel, okay? That's what I was reading that from. But, if they go through with that, it's only going to be a matter of time before everybody thinks it's a great idea. And then what? Sorry, guys. I'm backwards in this and it's messing with me. But it's only going to be a matter of time until everybody thinks it's a good idea once it flies over there. I mean, when is it going to stop? I just don't know anymore. Just don't know. But that's all I really wanted to share with you guys this evening. It's just, I don't know. What do we do besides pray? Pray for the best, prep for the worst. That's all we can do. I know I say that almost every video, but it's a motto to live by. I honestly believe. Oh, and I did read today that Gray Man has merch. I had to get it in there. You know that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go this evening, guys. And until next time, God bless each and every one of y'all. Stay safe. I love y'all. And Poppa Prepper out.